Greetings to Mr. Ajaglu, Miss Medina, New York State Senator Frank Padovan, Superintendent Mr. Murray, Mr. Blaze, PTA President Mrs. Rahman, parents, teachers, and class of 2010. I stand here today as your salutatorian, but honestly, I find it very challenging and terrifying to speak in front of a huge audience because all of you staring at me puts pressure and stress on me. I will try my best to speak in a clear voice with expression so you won't all fall asleep. I'll start off by speaking in Greek. Kalimera. Si imera είναι μεγάλη ημέρα. Θέλω να πω συγχαρητήρια σε όλους τους φίλους μου. Μάθαμε πολλά πράγματα και τώρα συνεχίζουμε την ζωή μας. Now the fantastic Tasha Gozine will translate. And doesn't she look beautiful in her purple dress?
Good morning. Today is a big day. I want to congratulate all my friends. We've learned many things, and now we are ready to move on with our lives.
Thank you, Tasha, for that wonderful translation. Think back 5 years ago. Do you remember kindergarten? When we first entered the building of 135, I'm sure we were all scared and lonely, not knowing anyone. Fast forward 5 years later, we have made many friends and we have come to feel very safe at this school, thanks to Mr. Ajaglu and Miss Medina. Each year, we get stressed when the New York State exams would come and we would always do well because of our teachers. As we look to the future, junior high school, and college awaits us. We will face many difficult challenges, but at least we have a strong foundation thanks to staff and teachers at 135. Similar to a building, if it has a strong foundation, it will stand, but if it has a weak foundation, it will collapse when trouble comes. And I am sure we will all do well thanks to everything we learned at 135. There is a book entitled, All I Ever Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. I would change it to, All I Ever Really Needed to Know I Learned at PS 135. Throughout our lives, we will make mistakes. But remember, everyone makes mistakes. It is part of being human, but we should also learn from our mistakes to improve our lives. The first people I would like to thank are my parents. My mom, Maravik Rovillos, and my dad, Fernando G. Rovillos.
Love you.
They have encouraged me to strive for great goals in life, and they also taught me how to be a gentleman, to treat adults and ladies with respect. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Love you.
I would also like to thank Miss Latchman because even though she is strict, she taught math wonderfully. I would also like to thank Miss Cruz Lopez because being in the class was very fun and the assignments she gave were difficult, but it was also creative. Last but not least, I would like to thank my homeroom teacher, Miss Duncan. Her humorous personality and her willingness to make us learn makes her a great teacher, along with every teacher here. Miss Lily, Miss Nazario, Miss Paternostro, and Miss Shishkov. I also like to thank my Greek teacher, Miss Aketos. I thank Miss St. Vel for helping me throughout 4th grade, and she is also one of my favorite teachers. I thank all the parents for coming to the graduation, and I hope all the graduating students of PS 135 have a great future.
Last year, we were very lucky to have some very, very talented students. And during the year, our music teacher had an accident and she wasn't able to come to school, to return to school this year. So I said, who would be the next best replacement for Miss Para? And I talked her over with the teachers and they said, Miss Medina, why don't we get Delroy back? Delroy was a graduate from last year, and he's now completed his 6th grade. But he is a master musician, and I called his house, and his mom said, sure, Delroy will come, so I wrote a letter to his principal, and we have Delroy here this morning. Let's give him a round of applause. Delroy will help us with the ceremony today. Delroy brought it the same. So Delroy, can we have our chords?